friends. Hello. Happy summer solstice weekend. Well, depending on wherever you are in the world, happy solstice weekend. Good evening, good afternoon, good day, good morning, perhaps, for some of you, wherever you are in the world joining us right here, right now. It is so good to be here with you. Thank you for joining us. We are broadcasting live. Always sounds so funny to say industry lingo, but indeed we are broadcasting live here on Insight Timer, on YouTube, on Circle, our community, as well as via Zoom. So this is unlike anything we've ever done before. I'm really excited to be walking this path here with you. And because we're doing things a little bit differently, the powers of light that be highly suggest that I do share just a little bit of a disclaimer with you at the beginning, because we are having live one-on-one interactions on Zoom later on. So the entire program, we're going to go into Yoga Nidra, we're going to have a beautiful yogic experience, and then at the end of that, we're going to have some of our Zoom participants come on and do one-on-one attunements with me, listening to their dreams through the sounds of the bowls. So because of that, it's an open group session, and it is being recorded. So anything that you say, show, or share may be seen and heard by everyone present and will appear in the recording. So please only share what you're comfortable with others hearing you say, and there's no expectation of privacy or confidentiality in this space. My friends, I offer spiritual energy and wellness guidance. It's not medical, psychological, therapeutic, financial, or legal advice. And it is not a substitute for care from a licensed professional. Participation is completely voluntary. You can pause, stay quiet, or leave at any time. By staying in the session and taking part, you agree to these terms and consent to being recorded. If it's not right for you, that's totally okay. Just watch the playback. You are welcome to participate in a silent, observing way. Totally fine as well, too. All right, now that that's out of the way, how are you doing? How was your day? How have you started moving and flowing through this weekend? Has anything started to come up for you? Just think about that for a moment. I don't know about you, but for me, my dreams have been whoosh, off the chart, crazy, in a good way, incredibly vivid, filled with color and light and life. It feels like they're opening me up to new ways of being. Brad, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, looking forward to the calm. Barbara, hello. Drop your name in the chat. I can see Diane, Gloria, Grateful Gail. Hi, Mom. On Zoom. Yes, Manatee. Hi, Sonia. It's so good to see you, sweet friend. Lisa V, Lisa Browder. Yeah, all right. So if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Charlene. Wow, this is going to be really interesting. And that's because in front of you are 21 chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. And when I say chromatic, I mean, think of all the black and white keys on a piano keyboard. I'm a classical musician. My background is in music. I could read music before I could read words. So whenever I started working with the crystal bowls, actually for my own self-healing, I had to add color, which is what you'll be able to experience tonight. Life is more thrilling when we can experience an expanded palette from which to perceive. And these palettes evoke different types of archetypal arisals within us. And we can use these feelings that start to come to the surface in ways that help our body begin to bring up old issues so that we can release and let them go. That's the power of sound. Sound takes us on journeys, but you know that. That's why you listen to your favorite music. You go on a journey inside, into your inner world, in a space and a place that nothing else can touch except that song. You know that feeling. We all have that feeling. Victoria from Charleston, South Carolina, I'm so glad you're joining us. Sandy, such a grateful long weekend with your grace and energy calling in the divine. Thank you for your sweet words, my friend. It's always good to be here with you all. So as we begin to settle into this space, I just invite you to always be as open as you can feel in any moment, because that openness is what invites the miracle. Otherwise, we'll be exactly the same as we were when we began. And sometimes it's easy to feel more open. Sometimes it's a little challenging. So wherever you find yourself on that scale tonight, just know you're exactly where you are meant to be. And if you want to feel a little more open, see what would it feel like if you could feel just 1% more open. Let your body feel into that. And if it needs to settle back in again, that's fine too. This is your journey. Some of you will blow open doors into the divine. Others of us will sneak in gently. However you approach is perfect. Because tonight, we practice Yoga Nidra, which means yogic sleep. Now, it's not a kind of sleep that switches you off, but it's actually a much more rarefied experience. It's when the body settles all the way down into rest. Well, that small light of you, your consciousness, remains awake, present, lit. So here you'll hover on that edge between waking and sleeping, that doorway that most of us only fall through on our way to somewhere else. So tonight we purposefully walk that edge. And when you allow your body to rest deeply, science shows us that your brain waves slow. They slow out of that bright, busy rhythm of the day, settling down through those waters, all the way down into the slow Theta brainwave state, sometimes even Delta. That's when we actually are falling asleep. So as we hover between Theta and Delta, you'll begin to notice a heightened sense of creativity. The Theta brainwave state is where we begin to dream our lives. Activate the illusion so that we can begin to embody the dream. Because what is life if not a dream awakened? So as we begin to descend down past that, all of those busy thoughts towards that older, deeper part, that vivid awake, wide open to the dreams of the nights, that's where the desires of our hearts secretly live. It's one of the most creative lands that you can journey into and that you pass through every night on your way to sleep, often without even remembering. But tonight, the opportunity is for us to remember. So the sound around you right now that's coming through, this is tuned to 432 hertz. All that means is that this particular note, this is an A. It's the same note that in orchestra we tune to so that all the instruments sound beautifully in tune and harmonious together. We tune to this particular note. Now this 432 hertz is a little bit lower than most music that we hear, like on the radio or at the opera or at a Pops concert or on Spotify. And by having this slightly lowered pitch, our body naturally begins to slow incrementally. And we have science, interesting science, that shows that. So the way 432 hertz and all of its mathematically derived friends that are connected to this specific tuning, how they all move and dance through the body, is kind of like how light moves through water. It actually, the sound begins to reach all the way down to the cells, to the strands of your DNA, inviting them, asking them to listen. The work of Dr. Glenn Rain has actually shown that 432 hertz in a laboratory setting stimulates human DNA. So here's something I invite you just to begin to tuck into your mind and hold into your heart. My friends, this is not a practice to fix anything. There's nothing in you that needs repair. The year, this frequency of time in which we find ourselves moving through, is climbing towards its longest light, which will, when the sun peaks this Sunday, reaching out as far as it can all year. And soon it will appear to stand still at the apex of the sky. We're almost there. These are the final nights before that shift. So tonight, while it's dark, while it's evening, while it's approaching the darkness, the dreaming mind can go out ahead of you to find what that upcoming light is about to bring. We dream life first. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. So before we cross over, just allow yourself to begin to activate the desire of your heart from a state of more awakenedness. So just begin to easily call to mind a dream, a desire of your heart, something that you're reaching for, maybe a new part of yourself that you feel already wanting to emerge, wanting to birth and take shape into the light. Perhaps it's greater ease where there had been effort, an opportunity you'd like to beckon closer, a memory of wholeness. That memory has never left you. It's always here. And there's a reason that we pull ourselves towards and away from these memories. Because as we remember or as we forget, we are learning, assimilating, and experiencing something that only our souls can imagine. And when we try to wrap our minds around that, sometimes we stumble. But the dream allows us to return back into this illumined state of possibility. Because if you can dream it, it is already happening somewhere. And because we move beyond time-space, we can begin to summon forth these new realities towards us, inch by inch, moment by moment, until we recognize they are here. So what is it you want to give birth to? Let's begin to dream that to tonight. Just begin to feel it for a moment. What would it feel like for your dream to come to pass? What would you feel? Notice that feeling in you, not the words, not the explanation, but that feeling. Good. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath in for a moment. And as you slowly exhale, allow yourself to rest into your dream. Just release that image and let it go. Like a coin dropped into dark water. Set it down at the threshold of worlds, of realities. Hand your heart's desire to the dreaming. For the dreaming knows what to do with it. And as you breathe, you begin to feel your eyes soften and close. Now, bring more comfort and settledness into your body. And allow yourself to sense the whole length of your body, from head to toe, perhaps held by the floor beneath you, the chair, your sofa, the surface that you're on. And it's easy to feel your body becoming more and more relaxed, unburdened. There's nothing to hold on to, nothing to carry. Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in for a moment at the top of the inhalation. And as you slowly exhale, your body softens, releases, magic beginning to dissolve. And in your mind's eye, you notice a small light wakes at the crown of your head, as bright as a firefly, light as a feather. And you watch it. Your awareness goes roaming with it. And wherever this light touches, that part of you releases. It stops holding. It sinks deeper into relaxation. Watch that light descending down your body, tickling your crown, your brow, your eyes sinking back into their sockets, your jaw loosening from its hinge. The light travels down the throat, across the elbows and shoulders, feeling them descend down the arms, the wrists, into the hands and all 10 fingers, all letting go at once. Perhaps your light moves very fluidly and methodically. Perhaps it dances around your body. Just watch and move with it. See it in your chest, your heart. Descending down your diaphragm, your belly rising and falling effortlessly. Down your hips, heavy as stones in a riverbed. Into your thighs, your knees, down through your shins, into your feet, and out through the soles of those beautiful feet, like roots finding cool earth. And as you breathe, you feel your body relaxing even more deeply, as if sinking now, dark and warm, going nowhere, ready for everything. And that little light, that little firefly, finishes its rounds, and it comes home, returning to the center now of your chest, that warm room behind your breastbone. Feel that light begin to flicker and flutter, settling into your chest. Waiting. And allow your breath to follow, to find this beautiful room. Breathe into the center of your chest and breathe out as if you're breathing through your heart, slow and long. Find your rhythm, moving in through the heart, breathing in, moving out a little bit longer. Good. Your own rhythm, breathing through the heart. Feeling your body settle and relax even more deeply. To mind a positive feeling that brings warmth to your entire body. I invite you to begin to feel a sense of gratitude, appreciation, or care, or love. Perhaps you see the face of a beloved, the little paw or whisker of a small friend, a moment in time of life that was beyond perfect. The hand of a loved one, the sunlight on a lake, across the gulf as a thunderstorm pours in towards you. Just find that moment appreciation, care, or love. Good. And continue to breathe in and out of your heart space. Good. Nice. Feeling that beautiful warmth and feeling begin to crescendo inside of you, growing more and more and more. Good. Radiating out from your heart into your entire body, creating coherence, a harmonious rhythm that all of your body systems begin to entrain with, to find, to remember, to connect to. Breathing in, allowing ease to arrive on its own. Welcome. Allow. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, just letting that feeling softly whisper itself away. And at the bottom of the next breath, feel yourself slip deeper, deeper still, going under. And in your mind's eye, you notice the edges of your room dissolving, disappearing. The edge of your body too, replaced with spaciousness, a lifting, a reaching, a touching. You can't quite find where you end and all else begins. And in your mind's eye, you feel yourself transported, standing in a garden under a canopy of a sapphire blue summer night sky. The air warm, moist on your skin. The smell of green things and the sounds of water nearby. And perfect, pure, beautiful silence. It's easy to notice how life's noises dissolve here in this space. Whatever noise you had carried in, the day's stress, anxiety, tension, arguments, lists, the planning voice. There's no place for them to land. They simply disappear, thinning into the dark, like smoke leaving a room, until that quiet inside of you is so deep, you can hear this garden and that midnight sky begin to breathe. Listen to its breath and breathe. Under the moon's velvet silver light, the garden begins to unfurl herself for you. At your feet, you see an iris, deep, deep violet, near black in this light, that kind that opens for a few short days before it just fades away, looming for you. The iris been close, and in the dark hollow of its throat, something catches the starlight. Your own face, looking back at you, reflecting back to you, relaxed, soft at the edges, the way a face looks in still water, transformed, simultaneously older and younger. The face of who you are becoming, the timeless knowing one. The face of the one you still are, the innocent seeker. Stay with it. And just feel yourself looking back at yourself. And the path leads on. Just up ahead, a light. It hovers. The way a firefly hovers, or maybe a lantern carried in the far distance. The light seems to wait, to pause, to hold until you've seen it. And then you watch as it drifts onward, deeper into the dark. And you know you are meant to follow, so you go. Walking through tall, wiry grass that parts and closes behind you. That light always a few steps ahead, patient, leading you somewhere you might not have found on your own. And you breathe, for it knows a bank where the wild thyme blows, where the oxlips and the nodding violet grows, leading you on. This magical, mystical pull inward until you arrive to a sacred, towering tree. An old tree, wider than your arms could ever reach, its crown disappearing into the indigo sky. Magnificent. Lay your palm against the bark. Feel how alive it is. How long she has stood here, dreaming her blossoming emerald dream. Feel the majesty of the wind beginning to move through this tree. You feel relaxed and safe and settled. So you rest your back easily against her sturdy stature. And you feel something open within you, climbing upward, the way sap naturally rises in the dark without ever being told. Quietly ascending. Look up through the branches a single bright light in the sky, a celestial illumination, maybe a star or the moon, or perhaps something with no name. Notice what you see, how its radiance pulls at you the way the tide is pulled, and without leaving the ground, without even trying, you feel yourself begin to rise towards it, the garden somehow giving way, opening beneath you, wider and wider, the way the thing opens when it has no edges. And the higher you lift, the more the landscape opens. Every place you look for the end of the dark opens into more dark, more garden, more sky, more goodness. This moment has no floor. There's no start, there's no end, no ceiling, no bottom to reach, no top to touch, limitless, liminal. As if hovering between space and time, you float, held in a vast, warm field that knows your name. Feel yourself float. As you float, there is nothing to do, nothing to reach for, nothing to fix, and nothing to find. Just float in the warm and bottomless dark, while the garden does what gardens do at night. Grows, expands, flourishes, creates. And as you breathe, something within you is taking shape in a place too deep for words. And you don't need to see it. You don't have to name it or define it. You can simply allow this creative field to unfurl its magic. Let it form the way a dream forms on its own, in the darkness and out of sight. In the quiet, the stillness, the coolness of you. And you rest. And let the dreaming dream you. Free, open, true. And if the shadows begin to wrap their arms around you lovingly, and if any part of them has offended, think but this. And all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. begin to wonder what it is you've seen, either through vision, feeling, or a dream. Was it a vision or a waking dream? Do you wake or do you sleep? Breathe, taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, feeling the heart relax. And as you slowly exhale, a glowing, familiar, tingling light begins to radiate and pulse in your perception once more there from the center of your heart. Something has begun in you tonight. You felt it take its first breath into the indigo dark. And it isn't finished, it doesn't need to be. The most alive things are the ones still forming. And this dream will soften and glow and fade and return and rise and form without your help, the way a garden grows, whether you watch it or not. So just allow, let your dream keep dreaming itself. There's nothing for you to carry in your hands. It isn't a thing you hold. It's something you've become a little more of already, blooming within you. And you take a deep breath in. And as you gently hold that inhalation, you notice this stillness, this threshold, the doorway between worlds is always yours. And as you slowly exhale, waiting all the way to the end of that exhalation, feeling that pause and stillness again, you feel the dimension where you can move outside of time and space into the magic and mystery of the dreams of your heart. Hovering at the edge of the garden of dreams anytime you choose, again and again and again. wander all night in my vision. In a moment, choose which world you'd like to follow, to fall into now. Do you choose the world of dreams? Or the world of waking? As you begin to choose, know this. Each time you come to rest like this into the sound of these chromatic bowls, you'll cross over more easily with less effort. That inner world will become more clear, closer. The dreaming will come the moment you ask for it, because your body is learning the way. So if this is your hour to go all the way down into sleep, go. Let your eyes stay closed. Let the dreaming carry you off to the edge and into the night, and allow what has begun forming to keep blossoming while you sleep. There's nothing more to do. Rest well. Dream. If you're coming back into this new now moment, back to this evening, this night, this moment in time, come with me now, slowly. Find your breath. The first one, slow and still, easy. And then begin to find the body again. The weight, the movement, the wiggles, the stretch. Introducing movement into your fingers and your toes and your nose. Feeling the air on your skin, the temperature of the room around you, the vision of the room returning back into the ordinary, or perhaps the extraordinary, waiting for you. And as you open your eyes, even as you leave that dream world behind you, know that its garden gate is forever open in your heart. The garden stays and you breathe into that knowledge. For part of you is still there and will go on wandering this dream garden pathway later tonight, whether you're aware of it or not. And you can always return to your dream garden anytime you find that hush at the top or the bottom of your breath. Take your time. You journeyed well. Beautiful dreamer, awake. For our truest life is when we are in dreams, awake. Well done. Beautiful. How was that for you? My friends, if it feels good to you, if you are on Insight Timer or YouTube or Circle, if you'd like to take a moment and just share your experience, we'll go over that in a minute. And in a few moments, we're going to do those one-on-one attunements. And if you've never felt one of these, I encourage you to stay. One of the most beautiful things about these connections and the use of sound is that it's never just for the person who is receiving. It's truly for all of us. And you will find a level of resonance deep within you, even that for someone else that might be exactly what they need. There is a part of that that awakens something in you, and you say, I feel that, I know that, I remember that, I needed that. It's truly a beautiful practice. So I'm so excited we're going to be able to do that with you. Brad says, oh, it was such a pleasant journey. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm glad that was good for you. Yeah, it's Yoga Nidra is really, really lovely. I think it's such a beautiful practice that we've been gifted. Victoria says, peaceful, loved, and safe. Good, I love that. Hi, Caitlin, nice to see you. Karabera, Li Chong, yes. E.T. Yogi, so glad you're here. Yes, good to be with you as well. Melanie from Missouri. Gail sending lots of love from Ocean Park, Washington. I love how all of our friends are from all over the world right now. Michelle says, amazing. Peter says it was beautiful. Charlene, you have such an incredible talent. Thank you so much, my friend. Ella, oh, your heart dove and sparkles. So tonight, we generally do live streams at 9 a.m. in the morning. Tonight we're doing something a little different because this is not a normal weekend, and we are really excited to be able to connect with you. Olga, I see you. I'm glad it was wonderful for you. Leticia, good. Olivia, yes, in Ontario, Canada. Mary says, beautiful, peaceful. Jeremy, all the way down, darling. Thank you. Mary says, I zoned out a bit once you reach the sacred tree. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. Sorry, Jeremy, where were you taking me in the chat? Beautiful, thank you. He knows I don't want to miss anybody. Jude, sending blessings back to you and in Massachusetts as well. Maria, namaste. Diana, joy, good to see you all. So what was really interesting tonight is that the bowls engaged strong intervals. They were awakening harmonic information to create tension and release. So this session felt atypical and a bit more, I don't want to say a bit more, but definitely more unique in the way that it was strongly leaning into archetypal connections. So the archetype that really came through tonight, well, there were three. One, it was the magician. So the magician, that little bit of magic. You could feel this magic sort of float in the air. And there's also a quiet hush to it. The magician was never in your face. This was not Dumbledore and Harry Potter. This was that beautiful, just bell-like fairy tone that was inviting us within. And that came through in so many different keys. At so many different times and ways and moments. And it always felt like their invitation was just that, to allow the magic to work deeper within you. And I call magic anything that maybe isn't as on the nose as perhaps we would otherwise think. The other two that came through were the hero, the other archetypes. This hero archetype, because you are the hero of your journey. And the hero in every story faces the ups and downs. They have the allies, they have the challenges, the foes. They have the love, they have the excitement, they have the, oh Lord moments. They have the hot dog moments. They have every type of experience because they are enjoying that aspect of being human. So I loved how the hero would come through, and then also several times the all-powerful sage, that moment of wisdom, would invite us in to that deeper truth within us. And just enough dissonance to kind of shake things awake. So that what was coming through the bowls tonight. Really interesting. Gail says, I love the magician sound. Amazing. I do too. Maria says, beautiful. Awesome. That's so great. Well, my friends, let's let's go ahead and shift. Let's shift into these one-on-ones. Let's play a little bit in this garden of dreams. So what I'd like to do, I think tonight what we're going to do is that we are going to listen to the resonance of the dream of, I won't say the dream of your heart, but the dream which you are putting on the outside of your space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the dreams that are floating around you, whether you're aware of them, you might be very aware of them, or maybe not. It'll be interesting to see what comes through. I see a variety of things possibly arriving. So if you're here with us on Zoom, Jeremy's going to be able to pull you one by one. If you'd like to participate, in the bottom of the screen, just raise your hand. You can be on Zoom and don't have to participate at all. That's totally fine too. But if you would like to participate, raise your hand. I'm going to take a few moments to go through with everyone. And this is how it'll go. So whenever Jeremy comes on, we'll just go ahead and kind of let me stay in the zone a little bit. And I'm going to invite you to say your name 3 times. Just say your first and your last name. It doesn't have to be your given name. It could be the name that resonates with you. So for instance, if I would come on, I'm talking to myself. Hi, Charlene, so glad you could join us. Please say your name for me 3 times. Charleene Closshey. Charleene Closshey. Charleene Closshey. By saying your name, you begin to connect to that deeper energy resonance that is you. And it helps us, not just me, these guys too, begin to resonate and hear what's in your space. And because we just went into this dream garden, that's probably what's going to come through for most all of us. So if you'd like to do this, let's do that. Let's do that now. Jeremy, why don't we wait on Vicky since she's driving? I see you, Vicky. Would love to connect with you. I just want to make sure that you are in a very safe place. So, I'm sorry? Olivia, that's amazing. Perfect. All right. Hi, Olivia. Nice to see you. Can you hear us okay?
Hello. Yes.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, Olivia. Well, say your name for me, please, 3 times slowly.
Olivia Cichorzewski. Olivia Cichorzewski. Olivia Cichorzewski. That is so beautiful. Thank you for letting us listen to that. That's really interesting. So what was coming through very powerfully was actually we were in E minor. In classical music, E minor, there is a bit of a sigh that is regenerating into something greater than itself. And what I thought was so beautiful about this key that was coming through, so E minor, so this fundamental tone of E really activating here in your solar plexus, but it was paired with the archetype of the sage. So there's great wisdom, too, that's being birthed through this progression. There's a happiness that's coming about because of the depth of the wisdom, a part of that dream. So that's really, really very lovely. And interesting, too, how it was very strongly melodic. There was a melody in it. It just sounded really cool. I feel like I want to go write it down on the piano. It was a structure that's both linear as well as moving slightly out of normal perceived time or space. The way that the melody would move and flow, it invited us to immerse ourselves greater into the freedom of the dream. So thank you so much for letting us hear that. Did you have anything you would like to share? Jeremy, can you unmute Olivia? Oh, okay. Yeah, if there's anything you'd like to share. No, that's fine.
It was just spectacular. I had to have my eyes closed and just my entire body. There's the flow and the melody. It was very captivating.
Oh, good. Yeah, it's amazing. That was so beautiful. You know, you don't always know what will come through, and it'll be different for everyone. But that was just such a strong, beautiful melody. So if whomever comes next, you don't have a melody that comes through, there's nothing wrong with that. But it was so creative and enlivening. Thanks for letting me play that. That was fun. Thank you, my friend Olivia. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Beautiful. Jeremy, who's next? Barbara says, we need to find the next Zoom. Barbara, on Insight Timer, my friends, the easiest way to do that, all you have to do is register for the event, and it's free. But it's the only way I can get you the Zoom link. So just go to charleneymename.com. You can scroll down on the page, and you'll see the Summer Solstice event. Or if you just want to get there faster, go to charlene.com/solstice. And there you can register. And you'll have the Zoom link you'll need for the entire weekend. There's one link. You can use it all weekend long, and every day is going to be different, so it'll be fun. Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm so glad you are here. Jeremy is asking you to unmute if you are ready to go. Perfect.
Namaste, Charlene.
Namaste, Maria. How are you today?
It's a beautiful night here.
Yes.
I'm your neighbor up the road in Lake County.
Wonderful. Look at that. I love it. Well, Maria, say your name for me 3 times, slowly.
Maria Shamaya. Maria Shamaya. Maria Shamaya.
This is really lovely what's come through, so that you are very much centered and grounded right now around the resonance of this particular note that wants to keep going. This is a D. In classical music, D is a fundamental tone, grounds us into a triumphant victory, a steadiness, a a lot of times it's like a hallelujah, like the hallelujah chorus. There's a strong fundamental driving through and more esoteric understanding. And I just have to keep playing this. I hope it's okay, Jeremy, because the bowl's like, no, we're going. There's a connection to that watery center, that second center deep in your core, but this is actually activating your heart. I can feel this resonating deeply into your heart, and it makes sense because of its relation to, typically we would say F is what connects us into that heart space, but you hear how beautifully they play together. There's a longing, but a steadiness that's coming through from this tone. And what's interesting as well is that you actually called forth, it was a modal experience. So in classical music, you've probably heard of a major scale or a minor scale, or a major key signature or a minor key signature. But there's also these things called modes, and they work a little differently than just a traditional major or minor scale. So you were actually in a Dorian mode. Dorian modes are used a lot in Celtic, Appalachian type of music and songs. And you hear this. What this is that D is acting as the fundamental tone, but in the key of C. In classical music, C is that really beautiful. See, the D doesn't even want to give way. The C is that beautiful, simple, innocent, easy way for us to connect into our bodies. And so you were triumphantly entering the beauty of the simplicity of the truth of you in your own body. Really interesting and really lovely. Do you have anything you'd like to share?
That felt so, I felt like I was taking a flight. So thank you for assisting me in that flight, Charleene.
Oh, that's amazing. Good. Let it flow. Let it flow. I love that. Yes. And you were, and that's really beautiful. I love all these hearts that are coming through as well as on Insight Timer. I think there's a lot of truth in that for a lot of people. That beautiful activation that you invited and allowed us all to accompany you on that journey. Thank you so much, my friend Maria. It's good to connect with you. I appreciate it. Oh, wonderful. Diana. Hi, Diana. Nice to see you. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am doing well after that.
I know, right? First we had this beautiful melody, then we had this like amazing grounding fundamental. Yeah, it's so good. Cool Yoga Nidra doing stuff. So say your name for me 3 times slowly, please, Diana.
Diana Guerrero. Diana Guerrero. Diana Guerrero.
Diana, there was a lot to unpack in that. This might take a moment. So what was very interesting is that as soon as you said your name, the resonance very much sits in the area of these three bowls. D, E flat, which was the main tone that you were hearing, and E. So most people will typically feel this sort of in the belly and this kind of, this area in the body, but I don't think that's where you were feeling it. It felt more head space and into this place because it seems as though there was a call for this dreamlike magic moving and trying to find its place to land, where it wanted to land, how does it want to define itself. So this sound is very different than this. The relationship between that E flat and the A, or the E and the A. So there is a sort of constant moving and shifting and resettling. And then, which is also interesting because the archetypes of the rebel was actually really prominent. It's almost like this needing to kind of shift out of something and into something new to help birth a new experience. We'll just put it that way. A new revelation, a new portion or part of yourself. And what's interesting is that this A played such an integral role because it moved us then into the point of the heart. Because then there was this resolution out of the head and into the heart. And this key of F in classical music has a very calming sort of effect in the body. In a more esoteric place as we connect it deeply into the heart. But then at the end, you ended out of F and into the fundamental key, actually, of A. Was it A or A major or A minor? Either way, I'm not going to define it too much, but A connects us into this innocent, it's not innocent, into this heartfelt connection to the divine, a trust, a disconnect of needing to control and an ability to let things manifest and come through as they will. And that's what that final little lift that you heard at the end, that was what that message, we'll call it, was. What did you experience?
So I'm working on some new creations and projects. And as a teacher on Inside Timer, I was kind of derailed for a while by some life events. And so I'm in the situation of evolution as who I am and what I'm creating and what I'm putting out. And then allowing the creation I'm working on to manifest on its own with, of course, all the things, right?
Yes.
So, pretty right on.
And it was amazing because it distinctly felt like there's a triad, these three, and that's why there were three different notes, like three possible paths or trajectories of sorts. There might be more, there might be less, but it distinctly felt like three, that D, that E flat, and the E. And they're all present and they're all there. And that's amazing. I love how the bowls do the work. I just get to follow along, right? But it's incredible, the information that comes through. So thank you so much for sharing the resonance of your field so that we could all hear it, because I know that was not just you who had an experience like that too. What did you guys on Insight Timer and YouTube think? Did you have any, did that feel similar? Did that feel like we're not just one-on-one here? It's all of us, isn't it? Yeah. So true. All right. Thank you so much. Jeremy, who's next?
Mary.
Oh, Mary. Hello, Mary. So glad you're here. If you can unmute. Hi, my friend.
Hello.
Are you well?
Yes.
Good.
Very relaxed.
Good. Excellent. That's what we need. Well, Mary, say your name for me 3 times, please. Slowly.
Marusia Mishchuk. Marusia Mishchuk. Marusia Mishchuk.
Wow, that was incredibly, even just personally affecting. It was really interesting what came through. So it felt as though there's 2 different places of resonance. This first, almost magical, dreamlike sort of state. This is actually an inverted F-augmented chord. So it's like a heart-based dream outside of the dream. But it's very much grounded in the body at the same time. So this C sharp is very much rooting us down. So you're not floating off into the ether. You're actually grounded into that state. It's that's the first thing that I heard when I heard you say your name. And then as we moved through, you began to define the space a little differently, into a point of, there really wasn't a solid fundamental tone other than a point of how the notes were responding and connecting to each other. And it was always a delicate dance. So we were moving into this point of a softness in the belly, like a softening of an invitation to let go. If I had to connect it into a fundamental tone in classical music, the closest would be E, which we would feel deep within this belly, that point of our fire, but it's a balanced fire. It's the fire of the dream. Hear how all of that sort of acts, it's very fairy-like. And what was very interesting at the end is how this low note, this grounding tone, actually kicked me off. The bowl kicked me off twice. Because it wanted a subtlety, it wanted a quiet, it wanted a centered settledness to bring everything back in. So there was this beautiful moment of opening and blossoming like this, and then that could feel into the expansion. It got exactly what it needed, the harmony around itself, and then it brought it back inside to incubate the process and to rest into its truth. That was really cool. Do you have anything that you would like to share? What did you experience?
That was really lovely. I kept getting like images of water. Like first like sparkling water glistening in the sun, and then a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end, it ended with just like a very calm, still lake,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
with depth.
Mm-hmm.
And peacefulness.
So beautiful. And the water makes sense too, because you were moving in this sort of watery, shimmery world. And it's almost as though it gave us a moment to breathe. But because we had that augmented chord, remember the F augmented expression that was coming through, it is like that fountain flowing up and out. It's not contained. It has that lift at the end, just like, oh, it's coming out, and then it's going to come back and flow back into its source. Oh, it's going to come out and flow back into its source. So, really interesting. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. That was so beautiful. And I have to say, that was for me also a very deep expression, and something that apparently I needed to hear as well. So, Charleene, thanks you too. Oh goodness, Jeremy, where are we next? Kathy Waller, I know you. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Charlotte. Thank you.
It's good to see you. Good to see you. Oh goodness.
Never pass up an opportunity to be with you. Thank you.
Well, I love your presence, and it's always a blessing to be with you. And I'm so glad that we're able to do this. All right, so let's take a listen to let's take a listen to Kathy. So if you could say your name for me slowly, please, 3 times.
Kathy Waller. Kathy Waller. Kathy Waller.
So Kathy, wow, that was really lovely what the bowls were sharing. We started with that really powerful point of dissonance, the C sharp, which is a very grounding tone, and then this D. So we were kind of moving between earth and water, but you can hear the bowls and they're still doing it, but not quite as much as whenever, now there they go. Do you hear that? Hear how prominent the hit is becoming, but still how balanced they both are. A lot of times whenever dissonance like that happens between the bowls, one will flip off and just completely resolve. So we should just be hearing one tone right now. But what we were hearing was that the point in between. And when that happens, a lot of times we are being asked to shift or clear something within us. It's like, it is the rebel archetype, so it's kind of like, I want to shift that, I want to change that, I need to transform that, so I need a little bit of polish to my diamond. So there was this invitation for that inner kind of diamond polishing to be going on. And then you moved, but you would introduce these beautiful upper tones and upper harmonics to help that shifting happen. And it felt very somatic, very in the body when we started. And then as we progressed through, we were bringing in these lighter colors, these softer, almost prismatic sort of harmonics that would just slightly shift and vibrate in the air to allow more of the fullness of you to come through and to speak, to minister, to bless, to love on these places that were still very strongly in the undertone, in the background, still going. This never really stopped, that dissonance, until the very end when the resolution came. And you can still hear that little bit of dissonance. But what you combine to bring together, you hear that? It created a container in which the transformation can happen. If we were going to connect it into a fundamental tone in classical music, this would connect into C sharp major, which is, you could also call it D flat major. Classical musicologists, have to have a very good sense of humor. So a lot of times they'll call this key leering. But really, it's actually more of that sort of grounded grief where you smile through tears because there is a sadness in the body. A lot of times it's just what it is to be human. You can be happy in the heart, but you still feel that little bit of heaviness in your body because we're in this world. And there are a lot of beautiful and wonderful things in the world. And there's also its shadow as well. And we get to experience both. And depending on what we're looking at is depending what's coming through more clearly sometimes. And we need both. So that smile through the tears because you are grounded in this state in the body, and then you added that beautiful container on top where the harmonics washed it away and it said, it doesn't matter what key you are in because you are right here, right now. That's what came through. So, how was it for you? What did you experience?
That was incredible. You were right on because I lost my husband 2 months ago.
Oh, God.
And so I've been going through, all the
Yes. Yes.
grounding and coming back up into my heart. So I thank you so much.
My friend, well, if you don't mind me saying, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who can see this, but just let me encourage you to feel his hand on your right shoulder.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. There he is. Yep. Yep. Kathy, I love you. You're doing great.
I love you too, Charleene. Thanks for sharing your talents with all of us.
Oh, we love you, and you're in my prayers, my friend. Oh, gosh. We are so blessed every moment to walk the path. The trippy path, the happy path, the groovy path, the crappy path, every path. The heartache, the joys, the melancholy, and the memories. They all define who we are. And that's what this weekend is about, is defining who we are more deeply. The summer solstice gives us time to bring light, more light than we have any other time of year, into us. And just to remember that, man, that light was already in me. And I just somehow managed to forget. Because the rest of the year when it's dark, we forget, don't we? Maybe it's just me, but it's so easy to forget. Now, I know we are stopping tonight at 9, but let's see how many more of these we can get through. And if there's anybody that we missed tonight, please come back and join us. We'll be here tomorrow, twice at 9 a.m. for 2 hours, and again at 1 p.m. for 2 hours as well. And then, of course, the ceremony, the summer solstice ceremony on Sunday at noon for 2 hours as well. So please be sure to join us. I'm always happy to connect with you all. All right, Jeremy, let's see how many we can make magic happen. Hi, Christina. Christina, good to see you, kind of. Good to feel you.
Hi, Charlene.
Thank you so much for being here. All right.
I don't know what happened to my picture, but it just went away, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Don't even stress. It's all good. I feel you, so it's all good.
I'm Christina, and I met you like a month ago at Club Pilates.
Oh my gosh, it's good to see you.
I'm
again.
Christina with a K.
Yes, of course. Christina, tell me your full name slowly 3 times so I can listen to you.
Sure. Christina Beckar. Christina Beckar. Christina Beckar.
Christina, that was amazing. So that was a very, very clear, very solid what came through. So where we moved was very much in the archetypal sphere. So we started in this beautiful, perfect fifth. It defines our kingdom. There's an element of our own sovereignty, our own inner rulership. Actually, yep. So it had this very unique floating tone and color to it as well, because it was technically, we were not in E major, but E would be the fundamental tone. E is the key of spring. The key of spring, those ideas that are birthing, that they're almost here, but they haven't quite come to fruition. Well, but then you added this gorgeous D sharp. So this D sharp. So we've suddenly moved out of the structure, that parallel security of the kingdom, and into the realm of expanded potential in the hero. So you are being called into becoming a more activated hero of your own sovereign story through the element of slight rebellion, breaking through. You can feel that little bit of tension moving, but it's not an inward tension, it's an outward moving tension as you are redefining elements of who you dream yourself to be. And there's a bit of mystery to it as well, and unexpected beauty. Really lovely. Thank you so much for letting me hear that. I really appreciate it. Amazing, amazing. What did you experience?
Thank you so much for that, Charlene.
My pleasure.
I am so grateful to have met you. You are amazing. And thank you for sharing your gift with the world.
Thank you so much, my friend.
And what you said about me is absolutely true. It resonated 100%. There is a calling on my life, on my spirit, on my soul, and I'm stepping into my purpose.
Get it.
So, I don't know exactly how it's all going to pan out, but I trust my path.
But does the hero ever know? Exactly. And that's all that you were ever tasked to do is trust. And that, oh, well, duh, there we go. That's why it was in E, that fundamental tone of E. Because remember, spring, there's a knowingness and anticipation of good is coming. We know it's about to come, but we don't know exactly what yet. Do we know what the flower will look like before it opens and fully blooms? So keep going on your path. It's so beautiful.
You have to lean into the trust. And
Yes.
the trust is the hard part.
Amen.
But I feel I'm being called, so I'm going to
Answer the call.
honor.
Answer the call. I love that.
So much I love. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for being here. It's a good reminder for all of us to be the hero of our own story.
Jeremy, let's do it. I'm here. Let's do it. I'm good. So we have 4 left. Do we have 4 or 3 or 3 or? Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's. All right. We have 4 left. So we'll stay a little over tonight for y'all. Leticia? Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Leticia, pleasure.
Leticia, I love it. Well, Leticia, would you please say your name for me slowly 3 times, my friend?
Yes, ma'am. Leticia Gonzalez.
Mm.
Leticia Gonzalez. Leticia Gonzalez.
Yeah. Leticia, the bowls are indicating that whether you're aware of this or not, you have a strong gift to leave people for wanting for more of you, for more of your presence, for more of your truth. This is really beautiful. We started in this really beautiful grounding tones, kind of fundamentally grounding into this, the key of D, that very triumphant, grounding but watery vibration that you may feel in your gut. But even in that flow of life, there is this connection into the truth of who you are and the stability and insight into who you are becoming, even as you already are that. So that little bit of mystery invites them in. There's also a deeper connection. All right, I got you. There's also this deeper connection into the heart as well, which is why you had that flat third. There's an innocence to your vibration, to the movement of the pattern, but it's very... we don't miss it. It's very clear. It's very defined. And I also love that you added this little bit of an unexpected C sharp into this environment, because it typically wouldn't float there. But the C sharp added that little bit of gentle groundedness that allows that stability to flow. Like it's a grounded flow. And it was interesting because as soon as you said your name the very first time, you could hear the whole thing very clearly. There's a very strong resonance of that beauty that is you. What did you experience?
I experienced some tears come up, not gonna lie. That was very beautiful, and everything that you said resonated, and I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Ah, it's my pleasure. I'm so glad we got to do that, Leticia. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Of course. Ah, Jeremy? Deanne. All right, cool. Deanna, is it Deanne or Deanna? Deanne, not. Very cool. Deanne, if you can unmute yourself, we would love to connect. Leticia, this is still in my head. Anybody else, is that theme still in y'all's head? Yeah, y'all feel that I know. Hi, Deanne, nice to see you.
Nice, thank you. Nice to be here.
Please say your name for me slowly, 3 times.
Deanne Not. Deanne Not. Deanne Not.
this was very much a body-based dive into an element, I won't say of pain in the heart, but of a resettling, a resorting, but you're not quite fully embodying that resettling yet, because it's just not beautiful and happy and light. You introduce this really lovely warmth of the E flat. E flat in classical music connects us into this very feminine, reverent truth. And when you bring that feminine, reverent truth into the heart space, it is a totally different color. It becomes a minor seventh chord. It connects us into the idea, the archetype, the feeling of actually that little bit of a gesture that's that irreverent truth. But because you had that feminine reverence and grace to it, there was nothing funny about it. But it was that, isn't it ironic, kind of vibration and tone. But then you resolved it into this really beautiful heart knowing. And sometimes we don't always feel what's working underneath the surface, and yet its vibration is still very much in our space. So it's okay to that's all that needed to be said. Yeah. There is a lovely stability within what you brought forth. Really lovely. And very much in the body as well. At first I thought it needed an undertone to start support, and nope, Bull said, nope, Charlene, get out of your brain. Sometimes when you get tired, and the bowl absolutely would not sound. But where it sounds is in that beautiful agreement of your head, your heart, and your gut. With the humility of that feminine grace. What did you experience?
It's true. I've been going through a lot of transitions and moving on in my life, so
Yeah.
it's all true.
Yeah. And what's beautiful is that how grounded it was. And I know for other people who experience vibration, energy, sound, that you can feel that. That's very present in your space. But there's this resolve to move through in your timing, in your way, illuminated by grace. I mean, I don't know how many more times I can say that word, because that is the sound of what arrived, was grace. So wherever you are, just breathe into that grace, welcome that grace, because you are surrounded and you are covered. Always. Thank you. Yes, thank you for letting us express and sit in that moment with you. Oh, that was really beautiful. Thank you. Jude. Hi, Jude.
Hello.
Oh, goodness. Are you ready? As ready as you'll ever be. Jude, say your name for me slowly 3 times.
Okay. Oh, I don't know which name to use.
Whichever is the name that comes from your heart. It's all right.
Judy Snashel. Judy Snashel.
Ooh.
Judy Snashel.
All right. Name number 1. Both and. Both and. So what was interesting, we began with a question. And then we settled into the simplicity of truth. We really locked into this fundamental tone of C in classical music. There is a pure, innocent simplicity, a childlike, true, simple, that's connected into this key of C, and that's ultimately where we went to. So all of these questions, all of that confusion, all of that, well, this is that is moving through your space, you're actually reminding yourself, and you already know, your body knows, no, it's really that simple. You're living both. This and that. This is that. That is this and or both. Really beautiful how you expressed that. You answered your own question. At least that's what the bowl said. What did you experience?
Yeah. bouncing back and forth, not knowing where the truth is.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I do know where it is, but it's still bouncing.
Yeah, but bouncing is an experience too. So sometimes we diminish the place of bouncing because, we should be still, because in stillness is where all good things happen. Well, actually, in bouncing, all good things happen in bouncing too. Bouncing is the equal and opposite reaction of stillness. Within bouncing is stillness, and within stillness is bouncing. The two exist simultaneously. It's both and. So there's nothing wrong with that at all. So maybe there's that element of an encouragement to enjoy the pure, innocent simplicity of, yes, this is that, both and. Why not?
So that's what's making me so dizzy.
Well, I cannot offer medical advice. I'm sorry. But what we experience on the inside is always a much greater connection to something, a greater truth that we're just trying to give ourselves. So your heart knows all of these answers, even sometimes when it takes the mind a hot second to catch up. And boy, can I tell you, at least mine, it takes it a real long hot second to catch up. So thank you so much for letting us hear that. That was a really lovely expression and example of the question and the answer, because everybody has a question and longs for the answer. And you just showed us and reminded us how to do that. Thank you.
Ooh, got chilled on that. Thank you very much. much.
My
You're
pleasure.
very talented.
Thank
I
you.
don't know how I found you, but
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm so glad you did.
too.
Yes, and I hope you'll join us the rest of this weekend as well. So
I'm planning.
awesome. Well, I will see you soon then. All right, Jeremy, who do we have left? We have one more? Okay. Okay, let's do Mary, and then we'll see if we can do Stephen really quick. Perfect. Hi, Mary. Hi, how are you? Wonderful. Good. If you could say your full name or your first and last name for me 3 times slowly. So beautiful. What very strongly came through is this very strong connection to the vibration of light, the language of light, the essence of the purity of the soul and the spirit speaking through you. You speak in a very rhythmic, not your voice, but your energy, your vibration, your body speaks in a very rhythmic sort of pattern that you could sort of feel. You could dance your resonance. And there is a deep connection into the body, but even deeper into the planet itself as well. So you're very rooted into this sort of, lacking words, deep-seated vibration. The fundamental tone that really spoke was A. Again, in classical music, that A is there is this hope to be reunited with the purity of the divine. And that is grounded into this rhythmic truth of who you are in this time, space, place, and expression. I can still feel like a kind of this pulsating lower in the body, almost like you've got your feet in the dirt and you are moving in your perfect rhythm, whether you're aware of it or not. I don't know, maybe you dance in the dirt in the moonlight. That'd be really cool too. But there is this ancient, primordial truth, like the waters of the primordial waters of the depth of all. That's what I heard. So I don't know if, which is interesting now because it feels more like that's an aspect of your essence that is dreaming itself awake. Because I know we're listening for dreams, but it's kind of both for you. It's like this essence dreaming itself awake. What did you experience when you...
That was very beautiful, Charleene. Thank you.
It's really lovely to listen and to hear. Thank you for letting us hear that. Very unique. I still feel my shoulder sort of undulating in these areas, so really lovely. I appreciate it. All right, one more, and then we'll call it a night. Stephen, join us, Stephen. So glad you're here.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Stephen, say your name, your full name for me 3 times slowly, please.
Stephen Green. Stephen Green. Stephen Green.
present us with this really lovely image of a question, a searching. It's not a searching. It's a inquiry. Wait, what? What? There's this sort of questioning, longing for an answer that deep within you connects into this deeper truth that feels as though it is a watery, foundational flow for you, almost as though you find answers from the water, in the water, connection to the water. And so, strongly throughout, this question led to a fundamental tone of G. In classical music, G has it's this rustic, idyllic, it's calm sense of gratitude for just being present. It's a really beautiful, gracious key. But it also resolves into C major, which is where you ended. You invited us to go. And in this place of C major, the initial question that you had was resolved. Classical music C major connects us into that pure, innocent simplicity. It's a very somatic or body-based key. We can feel this easily in the body. It's not complicated. It's not challenging. And so the answers to the questions come from this watery depth that resolves into the simplicity already alive within you. Wow. That was really amazing. It was really lovely to watch as well, too. What did you experience?
Thank you. Wow. I could feel it resonate in my body.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up on the ocean as a sailor, and I am so connected to water.
Yes, you are.
It's astonishing. Thank you. It's such a gift to engage with you. Thank you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for letting us listen. That was so beautiful. And I couldn't think of a more perfect way to end. We ask the question, we lead with that openness, with a calm heart, centered in gratitude and grace, ready to receive the answer, and suddenly the universe reminds us right there in the simplicity of all. So that couldn't have been more perfect, my friend. Thank you so much. All of our friends over here on Insight Timer and on YouTube are having such wonderful comments. And I see you, Michelle, and T-Lady Nat, and Kat, and April, Lisa Nanda. So, yeah, it's been a really interesting day. My friends, we will continue tomorrow, 9 a.m., bright and early. Bright and early, we're going to do this again. We're going to be live on Insight Timer, on YouTube, on Circle Community, and on Zoom. So if you were wondering who we're talking to, if you who we're seeing this, these are our friends on Zoom who we're able to bring on and I can actually talk with. So if you want to do that, just go to charlene.com/solstice, sign up. We'll make sure that you get the registration. You'll have it in your inbox later tonight so that you can join us bright and early. We will be back. Whole weekend of summer solstice fun. Continuing tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. where we're going to be listening to your signature frequency. Oh, it's so trippy and cool. Which can also shift, by the way, a little bit with the season that we are in. So let's listen to that. And then we'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. where we're going to be embodying a stronger stability inside of ourselves so that we can cross this threshold into the summer solstice. And then, of course, Sunday at high noon Eastern time, we will be joining you live for the summer solstice, the attuned ceremony. If you're going to join us on Sunday, make sure that you have essential oil. If you have a little essential oil, bring it with you. If you don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. It's just really cool to have a little bit of oil we can do some fun things with. So, my friends, thank you so much for taking this journey into the yogic dream and sleep tonight. May you slumber in the sweet arms of the angels, knowing that you are held and covered and embraced and moving into your exact, perfect rhythm and place, and that for every question there is your perfect answers. I love you. I'll see you soon. Sat Nam.